We have 500,000 children who had sponsors in this country that we can't find. We can't find them. We don't know if they're doing child labor. We don't know if they're doing sex crimes. We don't know if they're being exploited.
What's going on with your daughter?
As of now, she's been missing for about 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah, the U.S. Marshals, the FBI, a little bit of everybody looking for her. So, she was...
Ron Jeremy, Denzel Washington, Beyonce Knowles, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Joan Rivers, Rob Saget. Do you want me to keep going?
All right, y'all, we got to get into it. So recently, New York Mayor Eric Adams spoke out about 500,000 children being missing in this country. Now, he's saying a lot of these children that have been sponsored, they don't know where these children are at. He was saying he don't know if they're, being trafficked off, or are they, being part of some child labor services or whatever. But we definitely got to get into this. We're going to get into this. We're going to get into the brother Trae the Truth speaking out about his daughter being missing for over the past 4 months. And we're going to get into Ali Carter. Ali Carter, she's been speaking out, for years about being trafficking through Hollywood, through child protective services and all that. So we're going to get into some of her videos as well. So what I need y'all to do is subscribe to this channel and click that like button if you haven't. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this.
We have 500,000 children who had sponsors in this country that we can't find. We can't find them. We don't know if they're doing child labor. We don't know if they're doing sex crimes. We don't know if they're being exploited. 500,000 children. There's a level of hypocrisy that everyone that states they want to protect everyone but innocent individuals who are victims of crimes and children. I want to support and protect children and innocent people that are victims of crime. And those who don't understand that, it's not up to me to try to convince them. I know what my job is, my goal is, and I was clear of that while running and when I became mayor. Safety means everything to me. 500,000 children, we don't know where they are right now in this country.
So recently, the brother Trae the Truth did an interview with TMZ about his daughter being missing for the past 4 months. Now, he's saying she might be with the mother, but he's really not too sure because they have went underground and pretty much disappeared. So he's been looking for his daughter. He's telling people that if you see his daughter, don't try to do anything to her, but just call the authorities so they can, take care of it. But yeah, man, his daughter's been missing for the past 4 months. So this is an interview he recently did with TMZ. So let's go ahead and get into this, man.
What's going on with your daughter?
As of now, she's been missing for about 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah, the U.S. Marshals, the FBI, a little bit of everybody looking for her. So, she was... I took her to visit her mom in Houston, and she was supposed to just spend a day or so with her. And my last time seeing her,
4 months ago,
August 16th.
That was the last time you saw her. When was the last time you spoke to the mother?
Instantly when she took her, I was calling and blowing up the phone that whole night, and then part of the next day. And after that, everything got disconnected, blocked. So she kind of just went off the face of the earth as far as emails, phone, social media. She abandoned her apartment, abandoned the car. So at this point, that's what made it a scary situation, because it's like, now when somebody moving like that and their mental not right, I had to decide, do I keep it private or do I go public? And at first I was keeping it private for almost 4 months because I felt like I'd rather hurt to protect my child. And then, when I got a certain call with certain news, it was like, man, I just got to go public. And at this point, I'm going to leave it in God's hands, and hopefully he'll touch somebody's heart that may see my child and can get her back to me. Now, the sad part is to have to experience somebody being like, oh, well, technically it's not kidnapping because she's with the mom. But it's like when you went through what I went through for 6 years and I actually have custody, and you came and took her, and not only did you take her, you flew her to a new city that same day and put a bunch of bogus charges on her. If the shoes was reversed and it was me, I'm pretty sure them people would have came and got me and found me ASAP. It wouldn't be a question of, well, it can't be kidnapping because the daddy came and took it from the mom who had custody. I was in LA searching for my baby for the longest, to the point.
Do you think she's here in LA, or where do you think she could be?
She's from LA, and the private investigator spotted her and her mama moving my baby from spot to spot. They just ended up, after they caught her doing that, moving her spot to spot, they got video of it. The last time my baby was seen, she was coming out of somebody's house, and the investigators tried to follow her. She took them on a high-speed chase.
Do you have a plea to the community? If you see your daughter, call.
I'm asking everybody, and I'm being very clear. Do not try and touch my child. Don't try and get her yourself. Don't bother the mama. It's missing posters up. It's all kind of different stuff. Just simply call the numbers, even if you got to call 911 and say you seen a missing child. Whatever you need to do just to make sure somebody can get there. Of course, definitely try not to let her get out your sight, because they can go back underground. They've been underground for 4 months now.
Sure. If the mother sees this, what do you say to her?
Look, my issue ain't, even as hurtful as it is, I can't do nothing but pray for her right now. But all I ask is, you know what's right and you know what's wrong, man. Just get truth back to me so I can make sure truth is okay.
Here's the deal. Last night at 10, 11 o'clock at night, see, we left our house at 4 o'clock p.m. It's no mistake. It's no difference that we deal with nonstop. Okay, I go to work. You guys know me on Instagram as a dance choreographer. Did you know that every day that I came into work with a threat? Did you know that every day that I came to work being ran off the road? Did you know that every day that I come to work, I have a threat on my head, and I make sure that before I come into work, I take the longest way possible, okay? When I go home, I don't take the same way, okay? When I get to work, I make sure that everybody is safe, okay? And if that means that I gotta lay my ass down on the line to make sure that everybody is safe, that's what I do, because it's my life. Do you want to know why? You want to know why? See, before I didn't say nothing to nobody. Why? Because a lot of people don't want to get it. A lot of people don't want to get it. Nobody wants to hear the child. Nobody wants to hear the person that's talking to you. You guys want to get defensive and defend somebody who somebody's trying to tell you something about. Okay, but let me break something down for you. No one asked me about the Biden post that my mother or I posted. No one asked. You know what everybody did? You want to know what everybody did? Everybody took a second to defend who? Joe Biden. No one asked my mother, what the hell are you talking about? No one took the time to check on me and say, if you're going to mention a 14-year-old girl, if you're going to put down 8.5 inch of a, what are you talking about? No one said that. You know what somebody just decided to have the balls and the audacity to say to me this morning is, you're a Trump supporter. And to point fingers like that, if you're going to point fingers like that, you should have proof. If you're going to point fingers like that, the man should be in jail. If you're going to point fingers like that, shouldn't we have some source of credibility? Shouldn't we have some source of proof if you're going to say something like that?
You definitely got to have some type of proof to get these people convicted in the court of law. I mean, without proof, how are you going to get these people convicted? I mean, just saying it is not going to get them convicted. Public opinion is not going to get these people convicted. You need hardcore evidence to get these people convicted. You know what I mean? Where they be able to go to jail and serve time for the rest of their life or whatever. Yes, you have to have evidence if you're going to accuse people, because we have something called due process. You know what I'm saying? All this is handled in the court of law. So yes, you do have to have proof in order for these folks to be charged and go to jail. Yes. Let's continue.
Something like that. Don't you think I know what the hell I'm talking about? I post puppies and dance and food. And I just now started telling y'all the truth. And I've been pulling it down for I don't know how long. Okay? If you're not new to my Instagram, you have seen me post up something about trafficking and snatch that shit down in the same second because I was too scared to say something. Now I'm just hot. That 14-year-old girl is me. You want to ask me? Anybody want to ask me? Nobody want to ask, huh? Everybody just want to judge? Nobody took a damn second to say, who's the 14-year-old girl? It's me. Any questions? There's an investigation going on Ron Jeremy. Anybody want to ask me any questions?
Just in case y'all forgot about the former adult star Ron Jeremy was charged back in 2021 for 21 counts of sexual assault, which they found him incompetent because his health started failing, and he basically was sent to a private residence because he had dementia. So yeah, that's what she's talking about, Ron Jeremy, just in case y'all didn't know.
Nobody?
Let's continue.
We got crickets? Can I buy a vowel? I'm ready for the questions. Bring them on. Anybody want about? Nobody? Y'all got proof. What else do you need? See, if another, how many survivors have y'all shut down? Before you delete me and you miss me with your bullshit, and before you make sure that you lose any contact to me, what other child have you shut down? Who else did you decide to silence? Okay, that's what I want to know. What other child came forward and said it was me, but everybody else want to say no, it's not? Who the puts it 8.5 inches down and I'm not sure? I told you I know sizes. Can I buy a vowel? It's amazing what's wrong with our world. Everybody wants to point the finger, but nobody ever wants to ask the person who is trying to tell you the truth. When you find out, I hope some of you get your asses smacked. When you find out, I hope the people who worship this man and told your children to worship this man, you get your ass smacked. I hope that you are in hysterics. I hope that you feel the guilt and the shame. I hope that you know that my friends that have lost their life and are sitting on somebody's water island is because of you. Miss me, block her, lose us. We don't want nothing to do with you. I don't care who you are. I don't care how old you are. It's coming out. It's coming out. You know that video that I posted? I have somebody in the UK editing it right now. It's on the underground tunnels. It's under the Getty Museum in LA. I didn't want to say nothing yet because I could kill. You know what? Bring it. There is nothing that anybody can try to do to me right now that you haven't already done. You have taken everything. What do you want? I'm out. I've been done. But you still at my house. You still in my home. You still bothering my animals. You still opening my door. And you still in my house. But you don't want me. Ron Jeremy, Denzel Washington, Beyonce Knowles, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Joan Rivers, Rob Saget. Do you want me to keep going? I shouldn't have to get this nitty gritty for people to wake up. I shouldn't have to say something like that for you to be like, oh, she's probably telling the truth. It is pathetic that people gotta go here. It's pathetic that it's gonna take somebody to say it was me for somebody to understand. How many children you gotta sniff? See, somebody wants to yell at me, call me a Trump supporter. I have been in political hands. What part don't you understand? Okay? I work in the media, and so many children have asked me, how do you stand next to celebrities and that don't faze you? Because I've already met them. It doesn't take a rocket science. You know, everybody wants to, it's amazing because no one knows why they hate Trump. No one. Everybody just knows that everybody else does. It's a trend. Does anybody know that he's the only man doing something about human trafficking survivors? No president has ever touched it before. Does anybody know that he's provided more jobs for the Black community than any president in history? Anybody know that I don't give a shit, and it doesn't matter about anybody's tax-paying money, but do you know that he's actually brought up bodies, children that have been rescued? I've been posting in my story every day. Do you think that I would have posted something if I didn't know what I was talking about? I don't just run my mouth. That's why people want to kill me. I don't just run my mouth. I don't have a line of people who would like me dead because I just talk bullshit. People are hilarious. But do you not see Biden sniffing children? This is not something that you see all the time. You don't see him. You don't see the man like getting behind children, and then once he gets behind them, come, get the counter. I need an example. Get over here. Get over here. I'm sniffing you. That's not Biden. This is not Biden. Sorry, I grew up you on camera. That's all right, I'll live. That's not Biden? To children? How many videos do you need? You want me to give you a recap? How many videos you need? How many videos you got of Trump? How many videos you got of Trump? The only reason why I support the man is because I personally have never seen the man, but ask me how I feel about Hillary Clinton. Ask me what I've seen about Barack Obama. Ask me what I know about Michelle Obama. Ask me. Anybody? Anybody gonna ask me? No? Nobody gonna ask me? Do we want to go there about what I know about Michelle? Because, I can definitely tell you. You can... No? I won't go there just yet. Might be in my investigation. If I'm saying something, trust me, my ass knows what I'm talking about. And trust me, if I'm going to say something, I'm going to back it up. let me tell you something. The Biden laptop, when he's sleeping with his 14-year-old nieces, cousins, family, other children, and possibly my name will come up soon. Hunter has a 9-inch. You want to keep going? I'm not gonna keep doing this though, because it comes out of my videos. That underground tunnel video that I just did is being edited right now. So here's the thing. We've had someone in our house. We're not stupid. And if we have cameras or mics or anything planned in the house, we're not stupid either. We've done that too. Just a normal day. But what I'm not gonna do is I'll be damned if anybody gets to call me a liar and think that's gonna be okay. Okay? Okay? All right? Now I'm gonna let my mama start talking while I calm my ass down, and then I will get back to talking calmly. Mom?
I posted something yesterday about Biden. It was the graphic post about the size of his dick, and that I'm kind of done with it. I want to explain to you how I got to that place and why. When Allie first came, she was in bad shape. She was not what you see now.
Nope, not at all. Still walking. Calm me down.
Stupid. You're retarded. She was in really bad shape. With survivors, there's a place, and you got to take what I say. I try to explain it as I see it, or how it, the perception that I have of it might not always be the right terminology, but it's the perception I have. Because a lot of times I don't have words for things. When Allie first came, she was close to the point of no return. And what I mean by that is spiritually, physically, she had been so abused. If I hadn't intervened when I did, she might have been down the path to be like a Hillary Clinton, where there's no redeeming qualities left. Yes, God can save you, blah, 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 blah. But at some point, when you've been so brutalized and so traumatized, you guys still don't know the whole story. We told you a lot of horrible things that have happened. We haven't even told you the worst things that have happened yet. So when she came, she was what I would call close to the point of no return, where if she had continued in the life that she was in, at some point something would have switched, clicked off. She would have been able to cry out to God. There would have been, her soul would have just been gone. Like, and I don't know how to express that the right way. So I hope you're not gonna, beat me up with, well, God can save anybody. I already know that, but that's not what we're talking about.
Not me. I was not close. I was close.
She was almost past the point of no return.
Yeah, I wonder why I'm so nice now. Really wonder why I'm so nice now. There is a reason.
She was very rough around the edges. When I initially started finding out things and people that had hurt her, my response is like all of your response. We're gonna go after this. I drug her down to the Riverside PD, to the task force. I drug her kicking and screaming there. I didn't know she had been raped by police. I didn't know she'd been raped by chief of police. I didn't know the extent of the trafficking. I just knew somebody had hurt her and it was wrong. And I drug her there, and we're gonna get justice for this. We're gonna stop it, because that's how we're raised. That's how normal human Americans are raised. When we got there, she froze. She wouldn't say a word. She was unable to say a word. I didn't know the extent of everything that was going on. My main focus at that point was to get justice and to stop the people that had hurt her, and that were hurting other kids. God smacked me down. God checked me. God did the seatbelt hold, like, not so fast. My whole focus at that point had to shift to her. I had to build trust with her. She had to do healing. That came at a painstaking toll. For the last 10 years, I've been posting things, and you guys have, a lot of people have wondered. People don't like my presentation of why I'm posting things or how I'm posting things.
How exactly would you like her to expose it on a pretty silver platter?
So, for the last 10 years, God really checked me, and my focus had to be Allie. Everything I had to do had to be about Allie and making Allie safe, and all this to get us to this point where we're at now. During those 10 years, every night from like 9 o'clock till 6 in the morning, Allie had flashbacks. She had flashbacks so vivid that in the morning when she wakes up, she feels like she's been raped. She feels like she's relived all that. She's crawling to the bathroom because she's in so much pain. It relives all those things. But in the course of that, I was up with her and I watched all those flashbacks every single night for hours and hours and hours. And that's how I know about the people that I've been calling out. Hillary Clinton. If you go back 5-6 years ago, you're going to see me calling out Hillary Clinton and Obama and everybody else because of the things I was seeing in her flashbacks. But she wasn't ready to speak yet. 2 nights ago, she's been doing these videos, and I didn't know if Allie would ever get to the point where she would be able to speak like she's speaking now. 2 nights ago,
I was evolved.
That's an understatement. 2 nights ago, we did a Zoom call. That morning before the Zoom call, she was the first time she verbalized that yes, things had happened, and she started naming names. up until that point, I knew the names, but I'd only seen them in flashbacks. When she started verbally naming names, that was my green light. That's when God said, all right, let's go. Let's do this. So we're doing this. We're coming with the fury of hell, and we're doing this because it's time. It's just time. So, yeah.
So, yeah. I'm calm now. I just gotta take a few laps. I just gotta take a few laps, and I'll be good again.
We've become a society that's so mind controlled, honestly, to anytime somebody wants to challenge the narrative that we've been programmed with, we call conspiracy theory.
Yep.
We call, where's the proof? Where's this? Where's that? Like, you know, if you tell me you got a red truck for Christmas, I'm like, where's your proof? You know, you were 5 years old. Where's your proof? We do that to survivors, and that is so freaking wrong. Like, believe the kids first. Always believe the kids first. You're dismissing every evil, vile thing that was said that was done to a child, and you're defending a foul, disgusting old man.
It's like that video I posted of Whoopi Goldberg that was defending the fact that it wasn't. Investigation with Joe Biden will be an uphill battle, but Ron Jeremy, his ass is already in jail, and a lot of people are already coming forward. I just didn't want to say anything yet. So I don't like to be interrogated like my mom just said. See, I've been with cops. I know how cops work. Okay. I was passed through a police department. A police department near a lot of you in California. I don't like to be interrogated. But like I said, I know things that your average person has no idea about Ron Jeremy. So why? Why? Let me tell you why. Because Joe Biden has a water island. Jeffrey Epstein had an island. Zuck, Facebook owner, he has an island. Guess what neighboring island he's on? He neighbors right next to Water Island. It's a kid island. Go figure. What does he own? Our social media. Ain't that funny? The man who has everybody's location, privacy, and your pictures that you posted every 10 years. Yeah, that's the one who owns an island right next door to Joe Biden and Jeffrey Epstein. Look it up. Ask me how I know. I keep asking everybody. You know, if you want to ask me a question, go ahead and ask me a question. You know, I have no color line. I have no political line. Did you see that there are drag queens on my page? And when I dance, I always do the blam. Okay? Do you notice that I'm very versatile? I don't give a shit who you are. It matters about what your heart says. Actions speak louder than the words. And it shouldn't, I don't care about what you say. I care about what you show me. That's how it works. I don't date for that reason. People can't show me nothing but a problem. Okay? Girl or boy. All right? Here's the deal. I'm hot still. And I'll calm the hell down. But somebody pissed me off, all right? And the only way you can piss me off is a few things. You know, some people know me honestly. This one right here. One. That one up there, 2. I got a bone to pick, so we still talking. He not done with me yet. And number 3, call me a liar. Go ahead. So I can leave you rocking in the corner with the truth. Just a little annoyed. Because why would I come on live to y'all and be live when my house is open? The hell do I need to show you for? Have I ever shown you my house is open? You know, I come home like that every time. I used to come home from work and someone was standing behind the door waiting for me. That's our usual life. The reason why we turned our camera on last night is because we're expecting someone to come after us. Do we need the actual breakdown for people? Because I mean, if I need to break down in literal layman terms, no lie, just tell me, because sometimes I need to too. I need it in layman terms, as layman as it gets. So if I need to do that, no hate, no shade, I got you. Don't come for me, I won't come for you. Okay? So here's the deal. We are showing you guys the truth. We're putting things out there because the things that we're putting out there, you see how you reacted to the truth. You see how some of you are pissy because it's somebody that you support. And it's the first woman president, vice president, and she's so-called black. You know, everybody should stop looking at the color of the skin and start looking at the heart, what the heart says. You'd be surprised.
We'd be in a lot better shape.
We'd be in a lot better shape if everybody stopped paying attention to the color of everybody's damn skin. Nobody paid that close of attention before. That's why I say black lives do matter, but I don't need a high horse to bitch and moan about it. I know I'm the power of my melanin.
Freaking high horse. The hell's about this with
I don't need a high horse. The hell? What is it called? A soapbox? What do I need? I'm black. I didn't have to explain that to you. People get on my damn nerves. Like I'm about to get somewhere just because I'm black. Okay, and I'm sorry, I'm just irritated. I already need a drink early this morning. I can't do it with people. Can somebody give me a Capri Sun? Someone give me a Capri Sun. On the rocks. Because I can't deal with it. I'm sorry, guys, but if you are this person who feels like I'm just telling you stories for my health gain and followers, delete me. Please delete me. Go ahead. There's a button specifically for it. You know, if you want to go a little bit further, you can hit the block.
The child protective service is horrible in this country. We know that for sure. So a lot of people that go through, foster homes and all that, a lot of them go through a lot of trauma. They do. They go through a lot of trauma dealing with these folks that's, supposedly be their guardian. That's not their real parents, but they put in a situation where they don't have nowhere else to go. So most of them some of these people are just in it for money. They get money from the state. You know what I'm saying? To take in these children, and they be in horrible situations, man. I wanted to switch gears real quick. I wanted to get into this video that the former CIA David Steele, he passed away, but he actually did a thing where they was actually talking about missing children in this country. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into this real quick. This is like a webinar they had put together.
Let me say first off, these children are not just kidnapped and in some cases bred by families as a cash crop. We have people in the United States of America that breed children in order to sell them. And when they are sold, they come without birth certificates, which means it's easier to kill them and have no one ask where they are. We're also importing children by the plane load. Again, children who have no documentation. It's not just child slavery or child sex abuse. It's also child torture, because you have adrenalized blood. You have the whole blood drinking ceremony of the satanic.
But switch back over.
I ain't gonna do it for you. I'd rather you do it for me. Okay? Go ahead and just go push that button. You won't be missed. I don't miss anything I've never had. And if you notice, I am still not able to tell you where my sister's bodies and brothers' bodies, people that I've met, are buried. So if I am still kicking because I can't find them, then trust me, I'll be kicking when you leave. Someone said, how can these people be prosecuted? Biden's, Clinton's, Obama's. Do you notice that every person that was on Jeffrey Epstein's case magically, I don't know about you, but anybody that I meet, okay, that happens to me. I don't know about you, but I don't know about you, but do all of your friends, when y'all find out something, do they all get suicided?
Yeah, no.
No, right? So everybody on Jeffrey Epstein's case, including the judge, including the judge's kid, was killed. No one asking any questions. Okay, so let me tell you again. There are cameras everywhere trying to tell you that these mail-in ballots are okay. Nobody had the camera on Jeffrey Epstein's cell. Nobody has any video proof of the man who had lockdown facility around the clock, 24/7, eye security. No one has that video. But we're gonna talk about the mail-in ballots not being fake.
Well, and there's the thing. The deep state, the cult, whatever you want to call them, they have been so used to doing the same patterns and the same
They
things,
get away with it.
and nobody's noticed until now.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're still doing their same behavior,
But
their
everybody's
same
like,
patterns, but people are awake now. People are like, hey, wait a minute. Like,
It's kind of weird.
Hillary Clinton has 56 close friends that committed suicide. Come on. But we've not, it just kind of goes over our head. It's almost like we've really been blinded. And now we're like seeing for the first time, but they do the same types of patterns. So with the camera mistakenly being broken, and those are the same patterns that they've done for decades, and it's worked for decades, but it's not working any longer.
So yeah, if we were to try to go against them, it'd be a high, never-ending uphill battle. You're right, but some of them, not so much because they already got them.
There are people in place that are speaking against him, and I think Jesse's one, from what I've heard in a few of her videos. There are others that are in protective custody that are turning evidence against them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Aquarius Rising Africa, watch Jesse's stories. They have named all the same people you have. Okay, and once again, why is somebody that I don't know saying the same exact thing? There's a lot of people around the world saying the same exact thing. Which one is somebody gonna believe? Who has a similar? Who the hell makes this shit up? Come on now.
And why?
And why?
A lot of people talking about that school in Africa that Oprah built. Where's those children at?
Please share this video and any other video that's on my page, on my Instagram, all of the things that I talked about on trafficking. I took one video down because I got a lot of, my stomach was like, oh, and it wouldn't stop. So I took one down, but it's on this page. So it's on my mom's page, so it's still up. But there's some videos that I have and they're in a series. So if you go to my IGTV, they're all linked together in a series.
But man, make sure y'all smash that like button, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here on this one. We will be back with some more Ali Carter, man, because she revealed a lot, man. Throughout the years, she's actually revealed a lot. So we're gonna kind of get into some of these things she's been talking about and breaking down. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, between time, man, make sure y'all like this video and subscribe to this channel. This is 9 Day Talk Media.
Do you have neurological pain, chest pain, heart palpitations, headaches, brain fog, anxiety, insomnia, fatigue, and abdominal discomfort? With all the environmental disasters and contaminants plaguing our land, water, air, and food, we need something to counteract all the pollution that is making us sick. This is where zeolite comes to the rescue. Millions of people have been using detoxification supplements to remove harmful toxins, pollutants, heavy toxic metals, as well as to balance pH levels. Lower the risk of risks like cold and flu, support the immune system, and improve nutrient absorption. What is zeolite? Zeolite is a volcanic ash that forms over time when ash and lava react with alkalized water, resulting in a compound with a very strong cage-like structure and a negative charge. Zeolite is one of the most fascinating and powerful nature remedies available. Great to detox and balance your body. Health benefits of detoxing. The removal of excess heavy metals can improve overall health. Detoxification helps balance a body's pH levels. This product provides 30 capsules, 1 month supply, ships within 3 days. Purchase now at Night and Day, netmarket.com, and haven't been evaluated by the FDA. We do not claim our product cure or treat any ailments. Please consult with your medical health care provider to see if ZeoAid will be right for you.